Okay, so example number 2. So to answer the problem, so we need to follow the step. So the problem in here is while Sarah was doing an inventory in her bakery, she noticed that from 4 and 1/5 kilograms of sugar yesterday, it was less than 2, 3, 13/15 kilograms today after baking breads in the morning. How much flour did Sarah have yesterday? So the first step in here is to understand what is the problem. So step one, step one. So we need to understand. Okay, so understand rather. Understand. So we need to understand the problem. So dito magkakaroon tayo ng what are the given. So titingnan natin dito kung ano yung given facts or what are the given facts. So the given facts in here is the 4 and 1/5 kilograms and the 3 and 13/15 kilograms. So that is our given facts or the given. So next question is what is asked or ano yung tinatanong dito sa ating problem. What is asked? Okay. So the question in our problem or in the situational problem is how much more flour did Sarah have yesterday? So if ita-translate natin into Tagalog, so ilan daw yung natirang flour ni Sarah kahapon? Or ilan yung flour ni Sarah kahapon? So the next step, so adjust muna. So next step, so our next step is plan or we need to plan kung ano yung gagawin natin in this problem. So second step, so dito tayo maglalagay. Adjust lang tayo since madali lang naman yung question. Okay, so step 2. Step number 2 is plan. Okay, so meron tayo ditong question which is what operation will be used? So yan yung tatandaan in the step 2. So what operation will be used? So kung papansin nyo, ang question kanina or what is asked is how much flour did Sarah have yesterday? So ilan daw flour ang meron si Sarah nung nakaraan or kahapon? So meaning magso-subtract tayo ngayon. So the answer in here is subtraction. So subtraction. So yan, step number 2. So alam na natin yung plan or alam na natin yung gagawin. So next. So next step is the step 3. So step 3. Step number 3. Okay. So adjust muna tayo konti para makita. So in the step number 3 is solve. So dito iso-solve natin yung problem. So in solving, perform the operation. So perform the operation. Okay. So first, isulat natin ang ating equation. So which is 4 and 1/5. 4 and 1/5 subtracted by 3, 13 over 15. Okay. So ito na yung ating equation. So is equals to unknown. N. So hahanapin natin yung answer. Okay. So next. So i-apply natin dito yung process kung paano i-solve si mixed fraction, so subtraction. So subtraction of mixed fraction. So kung papansin nyo that the mixed fraction is dissimilar because magkaiba siya ng denominator. So hahanapin natin si LCD. So we have here 5 and we have here 15. So 5, 15, 10, 15. So our LCD is number 15. So yung number 15, that will be our new denominator. So we have here 4 over 15 minus 3 over 15. Okay, so next is we will now multiply the numerators or the numerator by the factor na nakuha natin when it comes to finding the LCD. So 1 multiplied by 1, 2, 3. So 1 times 3, we have 3. Then 13 times 1, we have 13. Okay, so next is equals. So next step. So adjust muna tayo. Okay, so next step is we will now subtract the fraction since it is a similar fraction. But as you notice that the minuend is less than the subtrahend, this is hindi siya pwedeng i-subtract because 3 minus 13 is cannot be. So we need to borrow to the whole number which is number 4. So number 4 will be cancel out. So cancel. So 4 minus 1, we have 3. And then, yung sa binaraw natin na isa, mako-convert siya into fraction, which is 15 over 15. Then, ikakopy natin si minuend. So, plus the minuend, which is 3 over 15. So, regroup. So, nag-regroup na tayo. Then, copy na lang natin si subtrahend. 3, 13 over 15. So, ganyan na yung magiging itsura niya. So, next step is to combine the fraction or perform the operation. So, first, we have here the whole number 3. Then, 15 plus 3, we have 18. Then, copy the denominator, which is number 15. Then, subtract 3, 13 over 15. So next na process is isusubtract na natin yung ating mixed fraction. So 18 minus 13. So 18 minus 13, we have here 5. So 5 over 15. Then 3 minus 3, we have 0. So hindi na okay lang kahit hindi na natin ilagay itong si 0. Okay, so next, since 5 and 15 are compatible or pwede siyang ma-reduce into lowest term, so this is our last step, the simplifying the fraction. So we need to lowest term the fraction. So try to think a number that compatible sa kanilang dalawa, both numerator and denominator. So 5 can be divided by number 5, so we need to divide it by number 5. So 5 cancel. 5 divide 5, we have 1. Then 15 divide 5, we have number 3. So our final answer here is 1/3. So yan yung sa step number 3, the solving. So pinorform na natin yung operation. So may isa pa tayong step, which is the last step in this problem solving. So next. Okay, so our last step is the checking. So kailangan natin i-check if yung answer natin dito is correct or kung tama. So on how to check, so step 4. So sulat muna tayo dito. Step 4. Step number 4. So check. So titingnan natin kung tama ba yung answer natin na ito. So in checking, we will use the inverse operation. So inverse operation. So kung ano yung ginamit natin dito is ang kabaligtaran naman yung mangyayari sa checking. So if nag-subtract tayo kanina, therefore mag-a-addition tayo dito. So ano ba yung i-add natin? So i-add natin dito yung answer natin, which is the 1/3. So 1/3 plus sa ating given. So kanina may given facts tayo, or yung given natin kanina, which is yung 3/13 over 15. Okay, so yung subtrahend, inad natin siya sa difference natin kanina. So is equals. Okay, so dapat ang magiging sagot natin dito is yung minuend. So letter N, so unknown, ito yung hinahanap natin. And then ang minuend natin kanina is 4 and 1/5. So kailangan ang magiging answer natin dito is 4 and 1/5 para ma-check natin if 1/3 is correct. Okay, so proceed tayo sa pagsosolve. So kung mapapansin nyo, this is a dissimilar fraction. So we need to find the LCD first. So LCD. So we have here 3/15. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. Then 15. So our LCD is 15. So therefore, 15 is our new denominator. So we have here 15 plus 15. Okay, may whole number pala tayo, which is number 3. So next, so we need to multiply the numerator sa mga nakuha natin na factors. So 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1 times 5. We have here 1 times 5 is, we have 5. Then 13 times 1, we have 13. So is equals. So since meron na tayo ditong similar fraction, pwede na natin siyang ma-add. So wala tayo ditong whole number, therefore kokopyahin na lang natin si whole number sa subtrahend. So meron tayo ditong number 3. So next is i-add natin tong fraction. So 13 plus 5, we have 18. Then copy the denominator, which is number 15. So this is now our partial answer or partial sum. So now the last na gagawin natin is i-simplify natin yung answer natin into lowest term. So if pag natapos na natin i-simplify to, if the answer is 4 and 1/2, therefore 1/3 is the final answer. So ganun lang. So try natin siyang i-lowest term. Okay. So as you notice that the fraction in here is improper fraction. So therefore ang process ng lowest term niya is i-divide natin si numerator kay denominator. So if we have here 18, so 18 divide 15. So 18 divide 15. So 18 divide 15, we have 1. So 15 times 1, we have 15. Then subtract. So 8 minus 5, we have 3. And then 1 minus 1 equals 0. So no need to write 0. So kung matatandaan, itong si quotient, ito yung ating whole number. The numerator is yung remainder. And for the denominator, so ito yung ating denominator, yung divisor. So, whole number, numerator, denominator. So, if we have here now na fraction, therefore, meron tayo ditong 3 kasi may whole number tayo na 3. Then, i-add natin itong si whole number which is plus 1. And then, yung ating fraction which is 3 and 15. So, 3 over 15. And since pwede pa natin itong ma-add, so therefore we have 4, 3 over 15. So, hindi sila compatible. So, meaning, I think pwede pa natin itong ma-lowest term. So, 3 and 15 are divisible, or it is divisible by number 3. So, kailangan natin siyang i-divide sa 3. So, cancel. So, 3 divide 3, we have 1. And 15 divide 3, we have 5. And then copy our whole number. Therefore, meron tayong 4 and 1/5, which is this is the same. And kung babalikan nyo yung problem solving, 4 and 1/5 is our minuend. So, andito siya sa given facts na isinulat natin kanina sa step 1. So, yun lang. Therefore, the final answer here is, therefore, answer. So, therefore, Sarah, since si Sarah yung nasa problem, si Sarah had 1/3. So, 1/3, ito siya, 1/3. So, Sarah have 1/3 more flour yesterday. Yon. So, Sarah had 1/3 more flour yesterday. So, this is the final answer. So, that's it. Example number 2.